All right. Well, we're back after our impromptu 2-week vacation, to bring more ships. So let's figure out what the hell ship we're breaking today. Because I think the last one we did was the Ohio sub. As much as it's been like an eon since we did that at this point. Those are all 4,000. Guess we do the Solace? Maybe that's our next ship? Looks like that's our next ship. The Solace. Hey, Breaker. I don't think we have. Well, I mean, looks like we have some money left over after buying this to do some upgrades. So we'll find out what upgrades we got going on. After this takes 3,000 years to load, because apparently it's got 1 billion connectors, which is great, fantastic, 10 out of 10. So what we need more connectors. More connectors to practice the ACCs, you know? Alright. Somehow we're over here instead of where we were. Oh! Bigger ships, bigger breach. This is it, you're out of space. All the cruise ships have been moved to an— oh, we unlocked a larger area. We unlocked a different area now, okay. Well, that's cool. But before we figure out where the hell we're going, we need to, upgrade things. Very important. Let's talk to this man. Well, I feel like the torch is gonna be more valuable than the saw. Ohio? What? I'm so confused by what you just typed at me.
Namaste.
Which doesn't mean much. Oh look, we just have enough to upgrade my torch to 10.
My friend.
But look at that. Now it's all torch-like. Oof. That autosave is a little rough. Okay, let's figure out where the hell we're going. I think it's down this like road by the recycler by the looks of it, because I think that's our ship over there. So it looks like it's this way. Oh man, that's so loud. Alright, we'll just keep going down the road. Road to nowhere. It's anime intro music, makes Nesha laugh? Okay. Well, I mean, as long as it makes Nesha laugh, I suppose that's the important thing. Oh, this is cool again. It's a hell of a long drive to get there, but you know, look at the Solace in all its glory. It's kind of a cool looking ship, honestly. Oh, it's a medical ship! Look at that! Alright, well, let's go start tearing it apart. It ain't being no ambulance ship no more. Just pick up some giant crates. Nobody needs to know. Alright, I guess we just pick all this stuff up. Okay. Well, if we can pick all that up, we can just break it when we break the floor. No need to mess around with it. Can we already winch that away? No. I was like, that'd be too easy. Oh man, there's already like connectors everywhere to break. They're like, here, have connectors. We know you love connectors. To be fair, when it was loading, it did say it has 4 billion. Alright, how do we get these off? We just pick these up? We just pick up these little life rafts. Okay. I'm assuming we actually probably need these life rafts for one of our things. Yeah, look at that. Light lifeboats, pontoons, and water purifiers, all for this contract. So I guess we might as well just, you know, begin our life by picking up light lifeboats. These don't really look like they're gonna save anybody. I mean, like, you know, if you're having to come off the hospital ship, those don't look like they're gonna save anybody. You know? These look mighty unlife-saving lifeboats. Hey, Wind God! I think I've ripped apart a couple warships already, and a couple of submarines. I think I've done like 2 of them. I did the little one, the Chevy, and one other one. I can't remember what it's called though. They're over on YouTube if you actually care to watch them. But for now we're doing this boat, which I think is a steamship. A steamship that no longer saves lives with unlife-saving lifeboats. These really don't look like they'd save anybody. Oh, I'm already carrying too much. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll tell Ivan to pick this stuff up. And, we'll just, you know, tear apart some more connectors. Question of the century. Can I... No, there's no way in hell I'm making that. Okay. I guess we'll just run all the way back to the front to throw this box into the truck. And we'll go back to picking up unlife-saving lifeboats. Oh no, they're pontoons! They're not lifeboats. Okay, that makes way more sense. They're pontoons. Okay. Okay. I'll give them credit. Those are not lifeboats. They're pontoons. That makes way more sense than them being lifeboats. I'm guessing the lifeboats are up there somewhere then. Oh, there's steam on this ship that's like leaking. That's what that sound is. I remember that from last time we did a boat that had a leaking sound on it. Memory's not totally shot. Just yet. Can we get all of these in one go? No. We cannot. So we have to come back for the last couple ones. Oh, my nose is itchy. Honestly, that's kind of the worst thing, was when your nose is itchy and it's like on the inside of your nose and there's nothing you can do about it and it just sits there and it's itchy and it's irritating and you just can't do anything about it. You're like, my itchy nose? All you can do is like sniff at it and hope to God that it stops itching, which is never a thing. It just continues to drive you up the wall and down the other. Just clear up all this stuff over here before we fill up completely full of stuff and things. Alrighty. I'm not jumping down there. That's too much effort right now. So my can you hire underlings to clear the small shit? I mean, I have crane guy does magnets now, so like I can make him pick stuff up, but it's not overly worth it unless there's like a good chunk of stuff to make him pick up. I think. I mean, I feel that way. I can make him pick up everything, I suppose, but man, then you just be waiting 8 years for the crane. I don't know. I guess it's personal preference on how you play. You can make crane guy pick everything up. You can make Ivan do it all. Oh, these are definitely lifeboats. Okay, well, let's get these off of the boat. I was gonna start at the front and work back, but we're just gonna get rid of these lifeboats. Those were just hypodermic needles sitting on the ground. That's it's not a safety hazard in the slightest. Just having, you know, used needles laying around. I'd make a crack like what are we at the downtown east side, but that wouldn't land for anybody that's not from Vancouver. So, you know. If you're from Vancouver, there's your crack for the day. Did I? Oh, I can't take it because the awning's in the way? Yeah, awning's in the way. That's fine. We'll deal with that after. We'll just get these all cut and taken away with what we can at the time. And then we'll worry about that awning afterwards. Oh, even this one can't go. Jeez, not a lot can go. Oh, right, whatever. Push it down. Oh, look at that. Everyone's gotta represent America. We're just gonna throw that in the truck and forget that it was ever there. So anyways, my impromptu 2-week vacation comes brought to you by long COVID. I've had a little bit of a rough go recently with that. For those of you that care and or did not know, I ended up with COVID in September. Was great fun times. I got the full meal deal COVID. You know, I lost my sense of smell. I had 15,000 fevers. I didn't have the energy to get up off my couch / or bed, with the exception to go pee. I died from coughing. It was a great time. Not really, but with that, having the full meal deal COVID also comes the great and wonderful long COVID symptoms. One of them being fatigue, and fatigue decided that it wanted to murder me, and I've just had absolutely no energy to do literally anything for 2 weeks, basically. So it's been great. It's been awesome. Not really, but we'll could be worse. Just slightly. I had to change how I approach things because of that though, because I didn't realize how bad the fatigue was getting and how bad it was affecting me. Because usually it feels like I'm running on 30 to 40% battery life, but it hit me really hard, and I was at 20 for a while, and I just kept pushing through and doing stuff, and I wore myself down to the fact that I was sleeping ridiculously long hours again, and it killed me slowly but surely. And I just had no energy to do anything, which is unfortunate. So I've had to learn to do less tasks, do tasks differently, and just live a little bit differently while I, thanks to chronic fatigue, long COVID symptoms. It's great. It's just what we all wanted in life. I mean, plenty of people out there who've had it and have had to deal with it, but man, it's rough. You kind of see if you didn't go through it and you see other people go through it, you're like, man, they're making it up. It's definitely not made up. It's real. It's brutal. It's unfun, and it controls your entire life, unfortunately. I mean, why? I mean, to be fair, if it's an American ship, they put flags everywhere. They're like, hold on, hold my horses. Let me make sure that America's here. We don't really need to. We can just take this roof off. We don't need to pick those things up. However, on the cleaning front, I finally got my cooler dealt with, for those of you that care. I'm sure Netcha does over there. She's like, did you finally deal with your cooler at least? The answer is yeah, my cooler finally got cleaned up, wiped down, put away for the next 2.5 months before it's camping season again. It's just in time. Not that I'll be using that cooler probably for the majority of this camping season, mainly because A, it's too small, but B, I also did something silly today, which was I looked on Costco to see if they had coolers, because I've been periodically checking for a while, because I've wanted to upgrade my cooler for ages, for longer camping trips, and get like a better quality, possibly roto-molded one. They didn't have a roto-molded cooler, but they did have like the ones that are like rated for longer ice life. So $234 later, I'm now soon to be the proud owner of a 50 quart lifelong cooler that holds ice for like 4 to 5 days, supposedly. Put that in quotation marks. Can't ever tell if it's really going to be that good until you get it and use it, but it's supposed to be on par with like a Yeti, which, you know, has become the gold standard of coolers for whatever god-awful reason. So I cleaned that one to put it into storage to most likely never really be used again. And I didn't realize touching that was gonna send me to the floor, but, you know, that's okay. We'll take all these bridge consoles. Was not expecting to fall down. Thought there was gonna be, you know, 2 layers to that. Was not 2 layers to that. But anyways, it's money I shouldn't have spent, but you know what? It'll pay off in the future, so it's fine. It's not very often that like Costco has coolers up, and when they do, man, they sell out fast usually, because they are so much cheaper than buying them from anywhere else. We're gonna go back up there because I'm not dealing with floating walls again, because I feel like these are all gonna float if I'm not careful. Ah, no. Okay, hold on. Try that again. Try that again. Okay. Nope. Give me the hammer. Give me the hammer. Almost had that other one. Okay, we get out. We get it this time, or not. It just doesn't want to cooperate. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at all these cables. COVID does blow, that's for sure. COVID blows more than normal, because it's not just like you're sick for a month and then you're better. It's you're sick for a month and then you still have issues with it for like the next 6 months to a year or longer if you get really unlucky. We're just gonna take that away because that's in my way of getting rid of these walls. Is there top ones on this side? No, it's just all bottoms from here. Okay. Getting all this mess up. Getting all this mess up. Throw this box away. And I guess we'll go deal with this side. What? Okay, apparently that floor's not real. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's okay, we didn't need the other floor anyways. That should clear that up all good, right? Maybe? Maybe not. Okay, it's just floor. Floor's nothing. And that can be taken. Okay, good. Really want to avoid floating wall. All that taken care of. Okay, look at that progress. We have gotten rid of some of the floors. Trying to figure out how to like attack this, like, because I was like thinking like maybe I should just start by taking off like the front of the ship. I'm sure it's not too difficult, but then I was like, man, do we start at the top, work our way down, and go from there and worry about the hull later? I think we're just gonna go from the top to the bottom like we are right now, because I feel like that it's just gonna make life slightly easier. Taking off the bow is nice, but I don't feel like it's the best way to approach the boat this time. With that, I think we're gonna tell him to pick all this garbage up, because I don't feel like doing it.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
You should grab most of this while we sort out stuff over here. Okay, cool. Did grab a good chunk of it, but not all of it. Sorry, you need to come back with your magnet.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Don't give me attitude, just come back with your magnet. Okay, can I tell him to take that away? Cool.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Oh, lots of stuff for him to take away over here. Ivan's gonna be busy for a minute.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Take that away, take that away. And take this away over here too, thank you. And take that away. Well, Ivan's gonna be busy for a minute. Look at that. I found a whole schwack load of stuff for him to pick up. I don't know if that's the best place for the boat or sorry, the truck, or if I should move it. I feel like I should probably move it. Maybe? Possibly? Probably? I don't know. It's gonna live there for now. Oh. Use crane to pick up a new cargo. Okay. Picked up a different cargo than we know what we did before. Alright, Steam. Take that achievement with whatever unknowledgeable amount of salt that I have. What I said made absolutely no sense. I was gonna go with grain of salt, but then I was like, that makes some sense in there. Oh, well, I'm lucky that didn't blow up. Did not realize that that was like a breakable, like a, not a breakable, but like a, oh, I'll sign that. The thing that you cut with your blowtorch. Oh, fun fact. The reason why I can't find words, also a long COVID symptom. Takes me 5 years to find words that are like simple everyday usage. It's a long COVID problem. Go figure. Did not realize it. Then I had to look some stuff up and it was like, oh yeah, these are long COVID symptoms. And I'm like, oh, that makes so much more sense as to why I have so much of a hard time finding words now. Didn't even realize. Do you know why this like all kind of came about? Was so I made beef stew, and in making beef stew, depending on who you talk to, different people put different things in it. Depending on how I'm feeling, I like to either throw some red wine in it for like flavor, or a can of Guinness because we're making, you know, Irish beef stew. I went with Guinness this time. It turned out like okay as far as beef stews go. Wasn't the best I've ever made. Wasn't the worst. But I went to the liquor store and I just bought I was buying like a single can of Guinness, and it felt kind of weird to just buy like a single can of a thing in a liquor store. And they happen to have these ciders that I like on sale, so I was like, screw it, I'll pick up a cider. You know, what's the harm in that? I haven't had, you know, alcohol in my house in a while. And the hell, what's the harm in having a drink, right? Apparently a lot of harm. So I had like you know, it's like a Coke can size of cider. I had about half of that, and all of a sudden I started not feeling so great. I was like, man, this is hitting me way harder than it should. I'm not that much of a lightweight. This is like half a can of a 5% cider. And then the next day I woke up with like the worst hangover I've ever had in my life. Fun fact, turns out after you have COVID, some people get this thing where they are no longer alcohol tolerant, and apparently that's me. And then I had to Google that, and then I, you know, roundabout Googled all of the long COVID symptoms and went, oh, that explains so much of my problems right now. So much of my problems. It's a good thing I wasn't much of a drinker to begin with, but man, it blows. Like I can't enjoy, you know, a cocktail when I go out with, you know, people. Not that I do that very often, but cheaper drinking. It's really not though, because like at this point there's no point in drinking anything, because like it's just unenjoyable. Like it's just not, like it's ruined. Like, you know. The thing is, like, the worst part about it, right, there hasn't been a huge study on like how long the effects last for, and like, you know, how it really affects things, but like, because, you know, who really cares that you can't drink a beer or a cider anymore, you know? But it's just one of those things that's like, oh, well, thanks for ruining that for me. Appreciate it oh so much. Is what it is, though, you know? We move on. But that's how I was like, oh man, no wonder I'm like, I feel like this. It's all just intertwined. COVID did me dirty. I don't even know why I'm picking those up. The crane will take them away when I do this. Well, that wasn't what I thought was gonna happen. I didn't realize I was standing on an edge that does nothing. Oh, holy crap. That's a hole. Well, alright, well, let's just, let's put this here. And then we'll put it down in the hole and see what it pulls up from the hole. And then we'll tell him to pick up stuff from over here. Did not realize that by making that go that everything just went, well, you know. At least there's a giant hollow space. I guess. Ah, no, let me in the door. Oh, no, just live down here. I just live down here now. Okay. Well, we'll go nope. Let me all the way up. Then. Oh, Ivan, you didn't do your job!
क्या आपके पास कोई
I told you to
जहाज
pick
है?
all these up. I'm like 100% positive I told you to pick all these up. Maybe losing my marbles, but I ain't losing my marbles that much. These stairs can go. We don't need these. These are random stairs.
कोई बात नहीं.
I 100% swore I told him to pick all this stuff up over here. Like, I mean, I might be delusional, but I do remember doing it. And he did respond with whatever words he said, which was probably telling me to go screw myself, but it's neither here nor there. We had a conversation. I'm gonna move the truck. Not that I've been throwing a whole bunch of stuff in that truck, but we're gonna move the truck. And with that, we can also grab this flashing green box. I feel like I should have put the truck on that like raised part, but I don't think I'm gonna get that up there from here, so we'll just drive her down the side. Oh, I guess I can. There's a ramp right here. Just take her up the ramp. I don't know if this is a smart idea or a terrible idea, but it's an idea. I think we should be able to cut this and then tell him to take this way too.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Dude. No, you're okay. You're still picking that up. Okay, I was like, do I have to tell him again to take that away? Seems like an excessive amount of me telling him to take stuff away, but, you know. It's Ivan we're talking about. Reefs Global. Oh, it's a radio. Okay. It's like, what is this nonsense over here? Is this like another thing that I'm supposed to understand, but don't? There's a lot of that going on. That's pretty much all cleaned up. That's fine. We're gonna go to the top of this and break everything from the top down, because there's stuff up here that needs to be picked up. Kind of. I don't know if the crates will break if you like the pick upable crates will break if I don't pick them up myself and just break the floor underneath them. But whatever. We're gonna pick them up by hand. It's fine. Gotta pick some stuff up by hand. There's always gonna be a little manual labor involved, even when you know, AI every job in the world. Keep missing one rivet every time. Every time it's only two, somehow manage to miss one of them. Tell him to come pick all this up. Nope, from like here. Yeah, okay.
मैं जल्दी बाहर
And
आऊंगा.
then from here, he should get most of the rest of
कोई
it.
बात नहीं.
And then put one there.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
should make him pick most of the stuff up, which is really the goal in life. Less me picking things up, more him picking stuff up. Alright. Nope, I still missed some. Okay, knock at the door. I'll tell him to come over here and grab all this stuff, hopefully.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Oh, we'll just pick this up ourselves. Oh! I already told him to pick all this stuff up. Did not see that the crane thing was still there. That's okay. We'll, grab our crates and then we'll start tearing this floor apart. So game feels a little more choppy than it normally does. I don't know if it's just because we're over here on this side and like for whatever reason this area for whatever reason is like choppy or what. You know what? Probably be a smart idea to just turn this down. Maybe that'll help. Well, we'll leave the field of view as it is. We'll just turn it down to high. We'll see if that makes a difference. Doesn't really feel like it. Maybe it makes a little bit of a difference. It's a little less choppy. Not super huge difference, but a little bit less. I'll take a little bit less. I don't really want to go much farther down in like quality of visuals. It's not like this game eats a lot of VRAM, but whatever reason, it does hate this area. Or the ship, maybe? Maybe it's just the ship. Who knows? Alright. Let's do the other side. Pick up some dirty bandages. Seems totally work safe approved. No safety violations here. We'll take care of this floor. And then we'll start calling in Ivan to pick stuff up. Okay. Missed that one. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't expect to just... I mean, I should have assumed. I guess I should have guessed that there was just nothing underneath all of this. It didn't, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll just keep bashing through doors. Eventually it'll let us out, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I honestly didn't expect it to just have not exist anymore. Alright, well, on that note, we can get rid of all these boats now. Maybe? Well, not exactly. Yeah, we can. No? What's holding you on, buddy?
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Nothing.
कोई बात नहीं. हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Well, at least Ivan will be busy for a bit. Okay. Sebastian, why are you punching me in the leg and walking away? The tiniest dog in the world just came over and like basically like you know when you see little goats like jump up and like kick something? It's pretty much what he just did to me.
आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
He just like pounced at me like a baby goat and then ran away. I don't know how else to describe what he did, but that's like the best representation of what he did to me that I can get. Okay. Ivan's gonna be busy for a while. I have no idea what we work on now. I guess. The answer is over here. I don't know why it is, but every once in a while you get rivets that like it just doesn't want to break. And you look at it and you go to hit it and you hit it like 3 times and it doesn't move, and so you move yourself slightly and then it's like, well, this rivet has now decided to cooperate. Achievement unlocked. I don't know what else to call it at that point. It feels like an achievement. Like these ones. What is wrong with you? I mean, I know what's wrong with you, but... Just go to the outside of this one and, do it from here. That was probably a mistake, but to it now! That floor is all gone. I don't think I actually needed to walk on that floor for anything that I busted out, but you never know. Carrying too much. Can I throw 2 truck from here? No, I can't quite reach. This is why I just like you just can't place the truck just quite right when a boat's this big. It's just kind of like either too far away or one direction, too far away in the other direction. There's just no sweet spot. I shouldn't say that. I'm probably sure there is a sweet spot. I just don't know where it is. Sure there's like a mathematical like distance ratio that'll tell you where the sweet spot is, but it's all just guesstimates on where to put a truck at this point. The nice part is that Ivan does 90% of the grabbing now, so I don't really need to have the truck in an optimal spot. It's just nice when it is in an optimal spot. What do you want, dude? I literally don't know what he wants. He's had everything today. Earlier I made like an English muffin, like basically made like a McDonald's breakfast sandwich. And I got up and left it for like all of like 2 minutes, and he stole the top of my English muffin off of my breakfast sandwich. Didn't steal the egg, didn't steal like the back bacon, just straight up stole the top of the English muffin. So like he's been like over, you know, he's gotten his like his treats for the day. Meaning, really, he stole half my breakfast.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे। क्या आपके
This is a
पास
mess,
कोई जहाज
and I
है?
don't want to stand in it. Let me out! I'm just gonna let him all pick that up while I go over here and find out what's left, which is just all this stuff. We'll just pick the stuff up by hand. Just more or less so I know what I'm working with. And the truck is right there, so I don't have to go anywhere. These are all rooms. These are gonna be a nightmare. I think I will probably just do what I always do and... Oh, Ivan didn't clear this up. I don't think I told him to clean this stuff up. That's why this is all still here.
मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा। कोई बात नहीं।
Okay. And we'll just put the last one there.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
I wonder if you can get these doors from above. I don't know where that box went, but it's gone now. Doesn't look like you can pull stuff up if it isn't visible from the ceiling. Alright, well that's fine, whatever. Now wondering if I can get rid of this stuff somehow? Well, not this, but this stuff. Okay. Is there more to this? No? Can I just tell him to...
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
Other connectors in this room then? Yeah, okay. Ooh, fancy! Look at that! That's an interesting pattern to put on a ship. It's, you know, red leafies. At least it's not, you know, floor tile from 1974. Okay, now we should be able to take away that, and that. And then I guess we'll just go back to smashing floor. Because at least here I know what I'm doing. I don't have to put so much thought into planning out what I'm doing. I can just smash, you know? Hulk smash. That's what this feels like. No thought, just smash. At least there's a lot of space to no thought, just smash, you know? Honestly, it's real nice. You get like getting a hammer rhythm, and you don't really notice how far you've gone, and all of a sudden you've gone across the entire ship length, and you're like, oh, I'm already here. Probably not exactly true. It does still feel like it's taking an eon, but you know, we have a good rhythm. Kinda think I should hold off on like breaking the floor though, because I don't know if it takes in one like level chunk thing where like I'm just gonna fall through the next deck. So we'll try and figure out what the heck we're doing with those rooms on the inside before we entirely smash her to pieces. Oh, I missed a lifeboat. Come get that, Ivan.
Hello. क्या हाल है?
Alright, we'll do up to like this part here, and then we'll figure out what the heck we're doing with this stuff. Well, alright, we'll just take out the floor in here. That didn't require a lot of thought, I guess. Don't want floating walls, so we'll make sure we take out these. No floating walls today, please. These are like 90s roller rink vibes minus like the minus the neon glow from them. It's 100% what this carpeting is. 90s roller rink. I guess technically it's like not 90s because like they definitely did put those carpets in the 90s. But like that's what I remember the time frame of. I'm pretty sure they were putting like the mid 80s. Like let's be real. They're like mid 80s roller rink carpet designs. Didn't you know, we're crazy enough that if a kid vomited on it, you didn't really notice the vomit stain. I feel like probably still would notice the vomit stain, let's be real. I did not get any of these walls. I should have been getting these walls. Okay, now we're gonna have to go look at all these walls that I did not get. Technically it's more than a wall, it's also a ceiling, but those ceilings are only one layer, so that's okay. We have to go back now. Fatal error. Didn't look up. So that's every gamer's flaw, right? They never look up. You wanna play a game where you spy on people? Just stand somewhere above them. They never look up. It's a fatal flaw. We all have it. Every gamer does it. Never looks up. Okay, that should be all that. Then we come over here and we do this. More like human nature in general. You're not wrong. Like it is definitely human nature in general, but I feel like it afflicts gamers a little bit harder than, you know, general population. Because like how often, you know, is someone spying on you in real life? Except for when you're, you know, a small child. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake! It's okay. It sounds like not everything's exploding. Maybe it all is. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine! It's not really fine. Okay. That's all that. Just need to hit these. Let's not look backwards and see all the destruction we've done. Actually, we should probably look back and see the destruction we've done and tell Ivan to start picking this stuff up.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
That should have most of it picked up. In the meantime, go back to destroying rooms. Well, I'm sure Ivan will pick that box up, right? Like, the magnet should also affect that box. We'll find out. Because I am too heavy to pick it up. Either he picks it up or it'll just exist there until later on. Miss all of this. I 100% didn't set up properly for streaming today. I had like half a glass of iced tea left at my computer desk. Well, I wasn't at the computer desk. I took it from my living room and put it in front of my computer desk. But I also should have grabbed some water because that half a glass of iced tea isn't gonna last the entire stream. So at some point in the somewhat near future, I'm gonna actually have to get up and go get something to drink. But Sebastian has finally decided that he is going to take a nap beside me, so that means he's not getting in any mischief, which, you know, right side. Less dog mischief. And take this out. That door. And that door. This weird room. It's actually not a bad orange color. I just don't know that, like, I mean, it's like a safety room orange, you know? It's not a bad orange. It's not horrible on your eyes, but like, it's definitely not a living quarters room orange. Unless you made like an accent wall. I guess, like, I mean, people make like really weird bright color accent walls. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I don't know that that would work. It's like safety room orange. Safety vest orange. Safety orange. Okay. And then we should just be able to take all this off. Like that. That was not my that. I was expecting more to break off. Go like that, go like this. And then tell Ivan to come get more of this stuff.
Hello, क्या हाल है? कोई बात नहीं.
And then go back this way and see what damage we did.
जहाज है.
Well, the answer is it's all double decked, so it's totally fine.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे. कोई बात नहीं. मैं जल्दी बाहर आऊंगा.
Ivan's gonna be busy picking all this up for a while.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? हेलो, क्या हाल है?
I wonder how high we can go.
मैं जल्दी बाहर आऊंगा.
There's the question of the century. How high does Ivan go with his
कोई
queue?
बात नहीं. हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Okay, well that's all I've got for him to do, because I didn't take apart this part of the deck.
मैं जल्दी बाहर आऊंगा.
Well, time to go back to this. Taking out rooms one by one. That's not a good song. Hey! More roller rink carpet. That's what we're gonna refer to that as. Roller rink carpet. whatever this red leafy tile is, I've never seen it used in any sort of real life place in my life, but you know, maybe someone did. Oh, carrying too much. Can we don't have a way out over here. Never mind. We have to go this way. And then this way. And then find the truck. How close do I have to be? Right there. Okay. We get all that roller ring? We already got that roller ring. That was a waste of pickup energy. Lots of steel beams. I feel like Ivan's just leaving the steel beams behind because he knows how much they aggravate me. This room's a little rough. It's rough on the eyes because it's red on red. It's rough because it's scuffed. It's a rough room. Very rough room. Let me hit it. Thank you. Oh, there's more on this side too. Okay. Alright. Collapse her away.
Hello.
This should pick up most of it. Which is really the important part, is that he picks up most of it. I don't ever think I'm gonna get to the point where I can make him pick up all of it. It's just get the majority of it, so less get picking up by me. Who knows? Maybe I'll get so accurate that I make him pick up everything and I never have to touch a single thing in my life again, but I feel like that's also down. Always gonna be steel beams that, you know, do you in. Oh, I should be doing these. At least I didn't get too far before I looked up. Alright. Kind of ruins the rhythm though. But what are you gonna do? They gotta go too. I wonder if Breaker's alive or if he's nodded off already. Doing this makes him nod off most of the time. Oh, you're still here! Oh my god, it's a miracle. He hasn't turned into a torch. That's apparently what you sound like, is what the torch sounds like. Just like a little blowtorch with a little bit of a hum there. According to your lovely girlfriend.
Amsam Park mere hingehen. Hello, Gehal, hä?
I probably doubled up on that one, but that's okay.
Rejalti Bahan Aunga.
Oh, I made floating walls! I gotta go fix that. Before they're actually floating walls that I can't reach.
Hello, Gehal, hä? Rejalti Bahan Aunga.
And that should be the last of... Actually, you know what? I did a pretty good job spacing that out. I mean, there's a little bit too much of a gap there, but like, you know. It's not really, that's not horrible spacing out, honestly. Okay, can we stand up here? And, should be there, and there. There. And that one there. And that should be all the wall. That's most of the wall. Okay. No floating walls. Not allowed. Go inside here and get this bit. More! How did I miss all of these? I mean, probably pretty easily given the reality of things. Nope, miss those. Seeing as I miss them on both sides on some of these, like, I guess the answer is really easily. Okay. That should have them all. The answer is it did not have them all. Up. Break. Still miss some? No! Okay. Now we're good. Kind of. Alright, that should have it all. Oh, look at it all go. Nice. Alright. Ivan, I clearly missed all of this for you to pick up, and then you can pick all this up, and then more of this,
Hello, Gehal,
and
hä?
then some more of that. You know, just abuse the crap out of Ivan, you know?
Rejalti Bahan
His union days are done. Can I? Nope, come on. Come on. The answer is I can't make it. Nope. Okay. Cool. Very proud of myself, avoiding the floating walls today. They're not welcome here. Alright, we can go back to destroying the deck now. Just leave that for him to deal with. I don't want to pick all that stuff up. I'm carrying too much. I can't pick it up anyways. My pockets are full. My box be overfilled. Sounds so dirty when you say it that way. I was about to break that and I was like, nah, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. You break that, you're gonna break the entire floor. And then you're gonna have nothing to stand on. And then you're gonna plummet down. That 2 seconds of thought saved me from everything just there, you know? My brain was like, intrusive thought, break it. It's a roof piece. The answer is don't do it. Don't do it or you're gonna be falling forever. Falling for days. Really, it's just falling down one floor, but, you know, it's a pain in the butt. Oh, if I hit that, I'm gonna have the same problem. I want to get rid of that panel, but it'll give me the same problems. How far away from me? Those require machines, that requires water stuff. That requires a boatload of high alloy steel, and I guess the coal's probably in the bowels of the ship, so it'll be a while before we finish that one. Contracts are gonna be a bit. Not that we like, not that it matters. They'll get done eventually, but it's kind of nice when you like get a contract that's like finished as you're working, and like you're like, oh look, I accomplished something. Give me that dopamine hit. Not that I always super notice that I finished a contract, but you know, when you look up and you see like a little green thing going, you can claim that. You're like, oh look, I accomplished things. More than just Hulk smashing a boat to pieces. I guess it's more like Thor smashing a boat to pieces because you're using a hammer, and you know, Hulk uses his fist, but you know, same difference more or less. Not really, but you know, kind of. I think he missed all of these, so I'll just pick these up by hand. Yeah, he did. Technically, I missed them because I didn't place the magnets right, but, you know. It's okay. Can't all be perfect, you know? On a side note, I hope the audio's sounding better. I did some tweaking recently because OBS made some changes to how they separate audio, so I'm hoping things sound a little bit better overall. It allows you to like split sources more easily and give them their own separate things instead of me trying to do with audio cables, like virtual audio cables and stuff, which sometimes makes things sound mucky. So hopefully it's improved the sound ever so slightly. Probably honestly not even noticeable, but for me it makes my life easier on the back end of like stuff because I don't have to deal with audio cables anymore. I'm carrying too much. That's okay. That's easy to deal with. We're standing right by the truck. For once in our lives. Or I suppose twice in our lives. Hopefully that makes most of it. I don't wanna... just wanna destroy as much of this floor in one go as I can. So... messing about. And I'm paying for the dog stealing my English muffin earlier. He is making some death farts beside me. Smells like he's been eating rotten eggs. Even though I didn't feed him any eggs and he didn't get any of the egg off of my sandwich, he 100% smells like he's been eating eggs. Though I know he hasn't. He's just had a buttered English muffin, but all the difference. Death farts ahoy. It's one of those things where you also kind of like wonder how does like a dog not wake itself up when it's like, you know, when like, because their noses are like 8,000 times more sensitive than yours are, right? So like when they let out a death fart, how do they not wake themselves up with that like rancid smell that they've just made? They sleep through it just fine. I don't know how. They do. I mean, I guess technically when you're asleep, you don't really smell anything either. At least not to the point where it wakes you up. That's not true, though, because I 100% have been woken up by, like, someone cooking food, right? Like, everyone's been woken up by someone making breakfast or someone making dinner because they fallen asleep on the couch or whatever. Maybe it's just, like, attached to, like, food is, like, when it wakes you up, but, like, if it's just a stench, it's just your brain's like, nah, it's fine. You can ignore it. I can see clearly that I've somehow managed to miss all of the floor inside here that's green. Don't know how I've managed to miss it all, but I did. I mean, the answer is it's because it's a room full of pipes. That's probably how I missed it. Okay. These pipes to go away, break that up. These pipes to go away, break that. Well, I missed a lot. Unsurprisingly, I missed a lot. Okay. I'm just gonna go back to the outside. It's gonna do what it does in that room. Saw you. Little 2 dots that was a 4 dot that only 2 dots broke on. Nope. Okay. Not breaking it. It'll be fine. Worst case, we have a slight chance of floating wall. Just a slight chance of floating wall. Okay. now we can stand here, watch it all fall down. Or, well, hopefully all of it, or at least most of it. Apparently not all that room's gonna fall down. That's okay though. See it off in the distance. It's still going. It's fine. It's great. We'll tell Ivan to start picking stuff up.
कोई बात नहीं हम संपर्क में रहेंगे हेलो क्या हाल है मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
that didn't work very well. This one is where I want this. Hello?
मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा
Okay. Well, this is easier from the other way. Doing this way is not easy.
कोई बात नहीं
It's okay. We'll make it work.
हेलो क्या हाल है
It's not 100% perfect. It's fine. Just making him double pick up on some places. It's okay.
जहाज है हम संपर्क में रहेंगे मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा कोई बात नहीं
As long as he like gets the majority of this, that's really all I care about, you know?
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे
It's never gonna be 100% perfect, especially when I'm doing it
क्या
like
आपके पास
this.
कोई जहाज है हेलो क्या हाल है हम संपर्क में रहेंगे क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
I feel like at this point he's just complaining about the amount of times that I've told him to pick stuff up, because we're at 26 right now. I want that right there. Thank you.
कोई बात नहीं
To be fair, I don't blame him. I'd be complaining too. I'd be like, you want me to do how much work?
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे
The answer is, I'd like you to do most of this work, sir.
क्या आपके पास
Okay.
कोई जहाज है
And then we'll throw that there. And he should have started picking up at the front, so that means we can start clearing the stuff at the front out. Look at that. Okay. Don't need to use the saw on these, they'll pop up when we break the floor. Shouldn't have done that, man. Every time I see something that says push, I'm like, all right, I'll push you. Don't follow the instructions on the screen. Terrible idea. All those instructions on the screen anyways. Terrible idea. I probably should get this cut off so that he can take this away at some point in the near future. Before I break the floor out from underneath it and lose it. Because it's a lot of steel to not have, or aluminum, or whatever this is made out of. I'm going to assume it's high alloy steel.
क्या हाल है? कोई बात नहीं.
Making assumptions, but I don't feel like I'm wrong. Actually done a pretty good job on the magnets. It's like mostly cleared it all up on its own without me having to interfere. It's pretty clean. Once I didn't do horrible. Say that, but I feel like on that side, on the far side, I didn't do as good of a job. It's gonna be a lot of missed bits. It's got the bathroom taken care of nonetheless. It's kinda I'm sure it had like some sort of weird like poop setup in here, because every bathroom on these things has some weird poop setup, but we didn't get to see it, so it's not real anymore. Actually, this might have been an operating room in all honesty. I mean, it did pick up a bunch of hospital equipment with that, so, and operating room tables, so I'm assuming this at some point was probably the surgical area. It's not anymore. Alright, well. I feel like maybe I should have looked through the ship more before I started just like throwing the magnet down, but also so efficient. Just saves so much time just using the magnet and forgetting that you maybe want to see what these rooms were. Especially when he's picking up like 800 pounds worth of stuff in one go. That's 800 pounds of stuff that you don't have to pick up. I can't pick anything else. That's okay. Don't need to. Ivan's actually done a really good job of clearing all this stuff up without me having to pick stuff up myself. Which is, perfect. Means I did somewhat okay job placing the magnets. And what is there I can work around, so it's okay. That's all that. It's already done all that. Oh, look, it's the shower room. That's 100% a shower room. How do you know? Because it's got the tiniest, weirdest looking cubbies you've ever seen. It's also how you know at some point in time this was a military vessel, because, man, I don't know what it is, but like when we went to the base for like summer camp, or we went out with like the reservists for FDXs, man, like for whatever reason, every military building I've ever been in where you need to where they've got shower facilities, they are like the tiniest cubicles possible. It's like barely enough room for you to like stand in, wash your hair, and turn around. Like they just are. I don't know who thought you should be able to fit in these like tiny cubicles, but man, they're like, it's space efficiency, and you're like, alrighty then. I guess space efficiency is really important. I mean, it is, but can you not give me like an extra like couple inches in the shower? Like some room without feeling like my naked butt is somehow gonna accidentally be outside that curtain in about 2 seconds flat if I'm not careful. It's super awkward. Never happened to me, but man, that'd be like super awkward. And then there's like Buddy over here with his private bathroom, you know? Like no in between private bathroom or like communal near communal showers where your butt just hangs out the shower curtain if you're not just quite careful enough. Did I get this already? I guess so. I have no idea what direction I'm supposed to be going in, or where I'm at, or discombobulated. Direction. I mean, I guess I've clearly gone in the right direction, but I like feel really disoriented, honestly, direction-wise. Oh, that was a mistake. I meant to hit the door. I thought that door was still, like, locked. Well. It's what it is. It happened. Can I find my way through this mess to where I want to go now is the question? And the answer is not really. So we'll just go back this way. Fine. Not what I wanted to do, but we were eventually going to make that mistake at some point where we broke things that we weren't intending to break, but, you know. That's what happens. That's what happens. Still has so many to do before he gets to, like, picking up the ship part over there. He's got so much to go. We need to go up and over. Oh, there's some more of this floor that we did not break. Look at that. Oh, that's right. This is the green. This is the green area. That's why this isn't broken. Oh, we're also too heavy. Yeah, truck. Thank you for being where I want you to be when. Break. Thank you. All right. Okay, this looks like I got everything. Maybe? Possibly? Probably? Okay. Oh. Now we gotta find out where that hissing's coming from. I guess we go down and see if we can find where that hissing's coming from. I don't want to blow things up by accident. I don't think the steam stuff blows stuff up, but I still on the... Would you let me go stairs? No? Oh, that's because there's a pipe in the way. Okay, fine. Okay, there's the steam stuff. There's some acid and kerosene. I'm sure that's totally fine to pick up. Okay. Ow. I'm trying to get out. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. We're not going that way. We'll go this way. Is this the boiler? No. Okay. Carry too much. Can we... screw it. We'll just throw it there. Okay. Maybe it's down one more floor? Or maybe... Nope, you're not gonna let me through. You're not gonna let me through. Okay, fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe it's behind this wall. No! It didn't sound like anything blew up though. Okay? Didn't sound like anything blew up. So there's that. Oh, that goes down farther. Okay. Okay. At least it doesn't sound like anything blew up. Which is more my main concern than anything else. Don't want to find out where that stupid fucking boiler is though. When we can't find words, we just resort to swearing. That is correct. That is how this works. Okay, well this is like an x-ray machine. How do I know that? Because I've had x-rays done before, because I broke bones as, you know, as a person growing up. I haven't broken a bone in a long time, but I did break a bone. Or two. Oh, is that it? Is that it in here? No? Is that what I'm looking for? I don't know. I feel like this is not what we were looking for. I don't know where that steam turn off thing was. It doesn't matter. It didn't blow anything up. The steam is stopped. We'll just, it's fine. We'll move on.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे। मैं जल्द ही वहां आऊंगा। क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Okay. Did he... Oh, he did take these away. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, so it's all fine now. We can finish breaking the stuff. Which was more my concern than anything else, I suppose. I mean, not really. It's all gotta come down, but I just didn't want to lose those big chunks. Stuff. Alright.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Seems fine enough for now. Oh, not getting through that way. Hello? Break, thank you. Oh, now I have to look up and make sure I got all of these on the side. Well, those didn't go. That's fine. None of those have blue dots on them. Okay, we're good. They got no blue rivets. At least not that my blind eyes could see. Always gotta look up. Gotta be looking up. Gotta make sure we're not making floating walls. Every once in a while, just gotta look at the top of the wall and be like, am I making floating walls? We don't want to be making floating walls. I really just like having to try and deal with floating walls. My main takeaway from experiences of past boats: don't make floating walls. Because they will just stay there forever, even though gravity says they should fall. They just don't. And then they're in the way, and they're horrible. Something over here, my computer doesn't like whatever's over here. It's just really choppy. Other places completely fine. Right here, choppy feeling. Probably looks a little bit choppy on stream too, but man, it feels really choppy. Carrying too much. Boat. Truck, not boat. Same difference. Just different land type, I guess. This is so much messier to deal with. I should have just made him pick all this stuff up. Actually, I don't even know what he's on. How many? He has 2 left. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll make him come back when this is all broken, and then I don't have to make him do it twice. I mean, not that it super matters. I just don't want to make him call him to do it twice. It's really the reality of it. Less button pushes from me, the better. It's not so bad after you hit this part, so it's okay. I was like, did I miss something? Like, did I not hit something and then that's why none of these got taken away? The answer is no. They just didn't get taken away because the magnet didn't go over top of them. I didn't miss one. Well, that's fine. It's whatever. It'll get collapsed. It's so good. It'll get collapsed. Ivan will pick it up with his magnet. It'll be a beautiful thing. Okay. Well, see you there. Right here, let's see what we got to work with. Picks up what he picks up and go from there.
आपके पास कोई जहाज है? हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Magnet, come back!
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Uh-oh, I've broken Ivan. He doesn't want to give me more magnets.
मैं जल्दी वहां आऊंगा.
Ivan, give me magnets!
Hello, जहाज है?
I've upset him. I've upset him! I'm upset, Ivan! He no longer wants to give me magnets! We're all doomed. Really, I'm doomed. I'm the one that's doomed. Okay, maybe if we go over here and we go back. There we go. Didn't want to pull the magnet out for some reason. I guess it was just trying to, like, there's a craneable object underneath me maybe it was trying to pick up, but like I can't see it, so.
आपके पास कोई जहाज है? मैं जल्दी वहां आऊंगा। हेलो, क्या हाल है? कोई बात नहीं।
I'm really glad that I upgraded and grabbed the magnet when I did. Ivan's 100% like, screw this shit, I'm done. He's like, I've had to move this crane like 80 times and you're not even like at the hull yet. He's over me. He's over me, making him crane all this stuff away. But anyways, I'm really glad that I upgraded to the magnet when I did. It was freaking expensive, but man, it was worth the investment because like I couldn't imagine doing these big boats without this magnet. It would take you 8 billion years to pick all this stuff up. 8 billion years. I mean, it's an exaggeration, but you know, it's what it would feel like. It would feel like an eternity. I think at this level, after this level, we should be able to take parts of the hull away, maybe. Actually, this hole isn't that deep, so maybe not. We got a couple more layers before we start taking away pieces of the hull. We'll find out. On this episode of Dragon Ball Z, not next episode. Oh, man. That show, man. I tell you, that show. I recently tried, so like I saw one of the streaming services I have access to has Dragon Ball Kai, and I tried to watch it because I was like, oh, that's good. I'll watch that. I haven't watched, an actual like watch through of Dragon Ball in like a very long time, This will be, Dragon Ball Kai is so bad. I don't know what the hell they did to it, but it is so bad. I think they changed like voice actors or something. It's just, there's something wrong with it. Maybe you can tell me, Breaker. You're like the biggest Dragon Ball Z nerd I know. Like, what is wrong with Kai that I can't watch it? Like, I know it's like technically like a shortened version for like younger kids who have less attention span than we had with the 8 years of waiting for Vegeta like to transform, or like 7 years of making the Spirit Bomb. But like, what is it about Kai that is so horrible that makes it unwatchable? Breaker's abandoned me. Oh no, or he's typing out a paragraph in the half that I won't actually be able to read without scrolling up on the chat box. It's one or the other at this point. Or he doesn't know why Kai's so unwatchable. Dragon Ball Kai, like the version that they remade of Dragon Ball Z? Like they redid it, I want to say in like, I don't fucking know when. But it's like, oh, you got hit with an ad. Oh, I was asking, this is why you should have put your Prime sub down, man. That's why you should have put your Prime sub down. I was asking if you know why Dragon Ball Kai is so unwatchable. Like, I feel like they've changed something to the point that it's like I just can't sit down and watch it. Like I don't know if it's because like they changed some of the voices or like I don't know what it is, but Dragon Ball Kai is unwatchable. And like I know that they shortened stuff to make it like less like 7 years of Goku making a spirit bomb, but like they did something else to make it that has made it incredibly unwatchable. And I was hoping that maybe you had insight, because you're a huge Dragon Ball nerd in comparison to me, who's just a casual Dragon Ball enjoyer. You're also a much bigger weeb than I am, because you watch a crap ton of anime, so I was hoping maybe you knew why. Or maybe it's just a me problem, and I'm just delusional about it. I skipped a lot in some of the dialogue and the voices, okay, that's what I'm saying, the voices are different, okay, so it isn't me. Like, the English version is 100%, like, the voices are wrong. That's why I can't watch it, because the voices are wrong. It makes 100% sense now. That's why the voices are wrong. I can't watch it. I don't mind like the missing dialogue and like the missing like 8 years of the spirit bomb being pulled out and like that stuff. Like I want to watch it abridged, right? Like I essentially just want to watch Dragon Ball Z abridged, which I could still do, but like it's on streaming and it was just convenient because like it's on the couch. There's not a Canadian dub. It's all just American. It's just like English dubbed. It's all the same. It's not different. At least I don't think so. I mean, you know, like I'm sure there's a French version that's different, but you know, I don't speak fluent enough French to watch the French version. My French is like minuscule and piss poor and doesn't really exist. I don't think there's a different like English dub for between America and Canada. Oh, there is a difference. Okay, well then I clearly grew up with like the OG one, right? So like the voices in Kai are really messed up for me. Okay, that makes sense now, I guess. Did not realize that like we had different voices than you guys did down in the States. That's actually kind of interesting when you like think about it, because like our market like is not that large like television wise, but for them to like go and specifically make a Canadian dub version is weird. Must have had to do with like some sort of like CRTC thing. Yeah, I think that's what it is, right? Like it's like not different voices for you guys, but for me incredibly different, and why I can't watch it. It's just ruined. Kai is like horrid to me. But like the abridged version on YouTube is completely fine. Like the voices to me sound, you know, what they're supposed to sound like, but I don't know. I need to somewhere go in the middle section here somewhere. Because I think there's a bunch of pallets for me to break up. I like Abridged. Like, it makes me want to go back and watch it, but it's just not super convenient from my couch. Well, I mean, you know, YouTube is on my couch, but also not really. that involves using the search function on my TV, and I dislike the search function on YouTube, like the television app version. It's not super great. Oh, well, I guess maybe it picked up the pallet without me needing to make him pick up the pallet. I don't know how this works. Oh, there's no pallet here. I definitely remember seeing a pallet there previously. Okay. Magnet picks up pallet? Question mark? I know you can't answer this, but, you know, maybe somebody who watches this on YouTube will be able to tell me that the magnet does indeed pick up the pallet. And I'm not insane. I mean, I am insane, but, you know, that's a whole different story. But anyways, the fact that there's a Canadian dub explains so much of why, what's a re-released version of me sounds terrible. It's not just a whole new cut, it's whole new voices. I wonder if there's any other anime that they did that to, where like they made a Canadian only cut, because like there was a few select animes like on TV when I was a kid that weren't just like your average like Naruto, who I've never watched, but like more older kid animes like Inuyasha and like obviously Dragon Ball and Gundam. Love me some Gundam. Definitely know like they didn't make an English, like a Canadian version of Gundam, because I've watched like Gundam Wing a few times and it sounds exactly the same from different sources. Out of all the things for that crane not to pick up is like a chair. It's random. The visuals were also cleaned up on Abridged, or like on the re-release of Dragon Ball for Kai. I'm so lost as to what we're talking about. That's what happens when Chad is like 30 seconds. Oh, for Kai, yeah. Like I noticed like the anime, like the cartoon itself is a lot cleaner, but I can't get over the voices, man. The voices just did me in. I tried to push through it, and I managed to get to the end of one episode, and I was like, I can't do this to myself. Can't do it. It's done for. It's over. I can't watch it. It's too weird. It's like it doesn't fit my memory of what Dragon Ball sounds like. Oh, I guess we didn't finish. Did we finish these? We did finish these. Okay, we're fine. Did I finish out back here? I'm so lost as to what I've like broken and what I haven't broken at this point. I missed one here. One there and there. Guess it's just this hallway that I haven't done now. It's not really a hallway, it's a stairwell, but you know. Stairwell with 5,000 rivets in it. It's one secure stairwell, I guess. But anyways, good to know I'm not insane and that there is something actually wrong with it. So it's not just a me problem. It's a Dragon Ball problem. gonna make Ivan pick all of this stuff up. 100%. Just make him pick all of this crap up.
مجالتي بهان أونغا.
Too lazy to use my own 2 hands. Ivan's got the crane. He can pick all of this stuff up. Oh, there's gas down there somewhere. Okay. Throw that down. Find out where that stupid pipe is. Nope. Would you? Nope. Can you? Nope. Can you let me down? Oh, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, it's just this pipe here. Okay. Technically fine. It didn't just like, you know, give myself like a mini heart attack. It's okay. It's okay. It's totally okay. It's fine. Didn't think I was about to blow up like a good chunk of the boat that I'm working on. That's not what I meant to do with that box, but okay. Whoa, that's trippy when you're standing in it. Can we stand on that? Okay, good. Because I have accidentally destroyed all of the floor from underneath my feet. So we'll just come back here and start telling her to pick stuff up again so we can see what the hell I need to do.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? कोई बात नहीं. हम संपर्क में रहेंगे. मजालती बहान आऊंगा.
Because I only turned this into a slight mess by that accident.
कोई बात नहीं. हेलो, क्या हाल है? क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Yeah, it's okay, Ivan. Ivan, just keep going, man. You got this.
कोई बात नहीं. मजालती बहान आऊंगा.
Okay, now I 100% know right there is indeed a craneable pallet, so we will definitely find out if it is picked up by the magnet or not.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Okay, this is all still whole. This is all still whole. This is where it starts being broken.
मजालती बहान आऊंगा. क्या आपके पास कोई
Pick all my
जहाज
mess
है?
up, please, Ivan. Thanks, buddy.
कोई बात नहीं. मजालती बहान आऊंगा. हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Alright, and then this should be the last one I need. Oh, I guess not technically. It should be over here. Is the last ones that I need.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
Sailor Moon dub was coming. That actually makes sense because of like, that makes sense because of like the content of Sailor Moon. You 100% Googled if there was other animes done by a Canadian studio that are different from American, didn't you? But that 100% makes sense given like the Sailor, what is it, Venus and Mars thing, where like in the Japanese version they're in a relationship. And like Canada was slightly more okay with like having it implied but not like fully implying it, whereas American was like, no, can't have that, can't have any of that like extra friendship between the two of them, whereas I think in Canada it went through the censor a little bit better. So it makes 100% sense why there's like a fully different dub for that. Oh, Inuyasha. I mean, that's interesting. Like, so basically, all of the like main animes that were on our kid stations were dubbed a second, like a secondary time for Canada specifically. That's really interesting. The more you know, I guess. I guess it literally has to do with like different TV standards. Which would make sense, like our regulations and your regulations, especially like way back in the day. Oh, well, it's the only dub, so the Canadian one is the official dub for Inuyasha and Sailor Moon. Interesting. I mean, I figured they like Sailor Moon would have been like separate dubs just because of the content, but okay. So they just hired a Canadian studio to do it. There's probably a price point at that point because like. It's probably cheaper to get a Canadian studio to do it. Especially considering like you could hire them to do like the French and the English version depending on like the actor base at the time. I can't get out of here, I'm stuck. They probably did. Like they had to have changed some of the lines because I think oh, I'm 100% stuck. Okay. Well, might as well cut the connector while we're here and looking at it. Oh, wow. Like, who knows if they actually did or not, but I imagine they probably had some line changes. Let me in! No! Oh my god, there's just pipes everywhere in here. That's horrible. Okay, I'm gonna use the winch and get rid of this, because clearly this is winchable now. Right there. Take that off. Thank you. Tell Ivan to come get this. Cool. Well, I guess now we just go down and find all the connectors and take off this stuff. I suppose that's our plan of attack now. Just take off chunks of the hull. 100% probably was a cost-cutting measure though that they use a Canadian studio. And interesting to know though. But entirely, like, it's an entirely different case for Dragon Ball. There's just Canada has its own voice actors and its own dubbing for Dragon Ball, which is funny because like Goku is the same universally, right? Like it's Goku, right? Like the voice is pretty much the same. Like maybe they did like had a guy who could copy what's his face's voice, but like I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'd have to. It's one of those things you'd have to Google to look at the actor list. Okay. You need to get out of my way. You're very much in my way. I'm here to break connectors. And I guess we can tell him to pick that up. The answer is magnet does not take it away. Cool. Can we slip through there? Yeah, look at that. Slippery like a fish. Sean has interviews where he said he modeled his voice and delivery from the Canadian. Oh, okay. Interesting. I mean, either way, Goku just sounds like Goku, so it, you know, like that voice is the same, but there's a lot of the other voices are not the same. And it drives me bananas trying to watch Kai. I've given up. Like, I wanted to watch it. I was like, oh, that's great. They can watch Dragon Ball, you know, but the answer is I can't because it's Kai and it's horrible. Did I get the sub? Clearly you are subbed. Your sub is there, but I didn't get a notification from Twitch or from my sub notifications. So maybe it's just delayed. Maybe Twitch is slow. But thanks for your prime, Sally. You figured it out again. I'm proud of you. Way to go, buddy. And hi. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. I know Rust has everything in your life right now, as always. I think it's a Twitch problem because it's not showing up on my Twitch thing at all. Twitch being Twitch. Those are not separated. They're separated on the other side though. Okay, well we'll throw that in and we'll just go to the other side. Man, Shaders gets a sub and finds a way to still make you feel bullied. Right? This isn't even me bullying you, it's Twitch bullying you. I don't have control over Twitch bullying you. Why? Why is there a box all the way over here? Like, just box here. Why? Why is there a box all the way over there? Oh, man. The box went for a walk, like a real long walk. It decided it didn't want to hang out with the construction equipment. It was like, I'm gonna go hang out with the diggers. Those ones aren't disconnected, but that one is. That's fine. Whatever. Some of these are disconnected. That's what matters, I suppose. Eventually, Ivan will get to picking them up someday. One day. Oh, some of these are disconnected. Okay, hold on. Some of these are, some of them aren't. I feel like it doesn't know what it's doing. You're watching me break apart ships. What the title says. You know? Taking apart ships. I told you I was playing. Did you not understand that this is a game of shipbreaking? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we get back up by rope. Alright. Oh, nope. Okay. 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 I see the problem. I fix it. Don't worry. I got this. Alright. Okay. Guess we just start from here and go back again. No, we don't, because we have to wait for him to pick up. A ship ton is probably a good answer. But I'm glad. It took me a minute to come up with that title. Took me a minute to come up with that title, but man, 100% worth it that you thought it was funny. My goal has now been achieved. Breaker has had a chuckle finally at one of my stream titles. Ask me to think after a day of work, aka mental exhaustion, ain't happening. I mean, that's fair. And I asked you to figure out how to make your Prime work. So that's a lot of extra work. So you're like extra exhausted now after Twitch bullies you into not giving a notification that you subbed. To be fair, I subbed to somebody a couple days ago, and it was like a good like 10-minute delay on them getting a notification. Using my beloved Prime. Hello? Are you picking these up? They shouldn't be that far back on your list, man. Well, I guess they technically are, because... They aren't. You've already picked all this stuff up. Like, all of it. All of it's gone. Oh! Except for this one piece.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna go to the back of the ship and sort my life out. At the back of the boat. Honestly, think I should make Ivan pick all this up. Honestly.
मैं जल्दी वहाँ आऊँगा.
It's my Prime that I use. It's not your Prime regifted. They're two separate things. My Prime is not the same as your Prime.
कोई बात नहीं.
I mean, I could use a new toaster. Can you give me one of the ones that does like a bagel setting and like, you know, one of those fancy toasters? I could go for a fancy toaster. You do bougie things. I'm just gonna go back to the front now. This was the worst decision I've ever made, to go backwards and forwards. This isn't accomplishing any sort of ship breaking at all. I mean, I guess knocking down pipe's important to somebody out there. These are gone. Okay, fine. That's fine. We can continue working here now that that pipe is gone. Tyler's gonna look up how to take his Prime back. I'm pretty sure it's a one and done. You know, you use it and it tells you that in a month you can use it again. There's no tasties backsies here, you know? You know what's really funny is that like I get an email too when someone like does a sub, and it hasn't sent me an email yet either. No, you don't get the bagel toaster. You get the 1970 toaster with the jams. I don't want the 1970s toaster with the jams. We had one of those when I was a kid. So like my dad, for whatever god awful reason, kept his 1970s toaster, and our toaster like broke somehow, like the coil in it, the spring in it, something broke, and my dad pulled that one out of like a god knows where in storage, and we used that one for a while. It made good toast, but man, it was ugly as sin because it was that weird 1970s green, and like it was like the most powerful toaster ever. So like if you put it on like what you normally would toast something at, it would like make it black toasted, burned toast. So you had to like put it on the lightest setting possible, otherwise you just ended up with burnt toast. It was, I don't know how they made toasters back then, but man, they made them to toast. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing anymore. Need to go through this wall somehow is the answer. I think the answer is I'm gonna go through the wall here. Well, I was trying to avoid that, but the answer is I can't avoid that, so might as well make Ivan do work. Guess it doesn't super matter. These are all like double double held anyway. Burnt toast for you, and only the way you get your toast is to use a fork. Man, I don't like burnt toast. Anything over like a golden brown like toasted level for me is just it's too done. It's too done. I can't have it. I don't like it. When I was little, my dad would be busy and he'd make me grilled cheese and he'd forget that he put the grilled cheese in the pan, so I'd have burnt grilled cheese. I hated it. I hated it. I made him like sit there for like an extra like 5 or 10 minutes scraping off all the burnt part, and I mean it still tasted burnt, but less burnt. I hate burnt toast. I hate toast that is like really dark toasted. I don't like it. I don't like it. Never have, never will. Is a horrible experience. Rated a -5 out of 10. My dad liked his toast like as burnt as you could get it, you know? I don't understand that. Like I literally don't understand wanting to eat burnt toast. Like it's gross, it's weird, it's not good. I don't know why people are like this. Okay. This is all just messy now. You like it crunchy? So like you want a golden toasted. Oh god, look at my Discord. Okay, hold on a sec. I will look at my Discord while I wait for Ivan to do things. What is that? Is it like a fancy... Oh, that is like the fanciest toaster in the freaking world. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pull this up. This is like the freaking most fanciest toaster I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Like, holy crap, bougie goddamn toaster. This is gonna, I don't like adding scenes onto OBS, but we're gonna add an extra scene onto OBS temporarily. Add. I guess this one? No, it's this one. Nope. That's the wrong thing. Nope, that's also wrong. I haven't had to do this in a long time, so I'm trying to find the right window capture is what I'm looking for. There we go. It's like the most bougiest toaster I have ever freaking seen. Look at that thing. Look at how bougie that is. It's like, it's got like magic buttons and everything. So freaking bougie. Like, what is that? Nobody needs a toaster this fancy. Like, nobody in their right mind needs a toaster this fancy. Right? Like, it looks like it does everything. It's like a 5-in-1 toaster. Right? Like, it has its own social security number. Oh my god, that's like the bougiest toaster I've ever seen in my freaking life. Like, holy crap. Like, what does it, like, does it also, like, does it help your firstborn with, like, her homework? Like she clearly didn't do. Oh man, that is like, that's an insane toaster. I was kidding about the fancy toaster. Like, my idea of a fancy toaster is just like one of those like really nice Black & Decker ones that has like, or like Hamilton Beach, that like, you know, has the extra buttons that like work and they do like bagel mode. Like, that's my idea of a bougie toaster. That's like luxury lime, like luxury lime toasters right there. That's insanity. This is not getting my shit broken. That's all I'm gonna say right now. No, that's the Keurig makes the coffee. Oh my god, that toaster's gotta do like everything and then some. Like it's gotta make your pizza pops, your bagels pop. I jokingly described your magic toaster. Like, I did not realize that was a thing.
Hello, क्या हाल है?
Did not know that they made luxury toasters. I thought like a bougie toaster is literally just like a stainless steel Hamilton Beach, like does bagels, you know, has a couple extra like, you know, fancier ways of making toast, but like not really like super fancy. That is like, holy crap, fancy. Okay. Ugh. Why couldn't you just cooperate and let me go in the hole? Wait till you see his microwave. Like I feel like his microwave is just an AI that cooks his food. You know, cooks his factory meals for him. I was gonna go get one screenshot on too. Microwave is provided on the landlord. Oh, so the microwave isn't fancy then. It's just your standard microwave. Oh, I don't... Didn't we discuss this, that this pipe was already okay? Like it didn't matter? I say that and then like I feel like it isn't okay, but it's fine. It's fine. More or less. Can we get this into the truck from here? Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, now we can pick this one up and get rid of it too. I mean, even base level these days, like, washers and dryers are pretty fancy. Like, I don't have anything crazy, but mine has, like, the chime. It's got, like, the good settings. It doesn't beep at my phone, though. I've seen ones that do that, where they're, like, smart washers, and they, like, send a notification to your phone that, like, your laundry's done because you've forgotten to put it in, that you've forgotten that you put it in 20 minutes ago, or 40 minutes ago, you know, however long it takes to make, well, it's, like, 50 minutes for a load of laundry to go through on my Shein, but, you know. He basically has Autobots that does his laundry. I wouldn't doubt it. I believe it, you know? He's got Optimus Prime over there fluffing and folding. It just scares me that that's there. Like, that stupid, like, I'm just afraid that, like, that was gonna blow me up or, you know, it's gonna do bad things. This game, I exploded one of those one time, and like forever and a day I'm traumatized, and I think like it's always gonna explode when I break one of those pipes. I mean, technically that's what they do, but that one was a steam pipe, but it still like gives me anxiety. For a game that I normally find like super chill, Those pipes give me anxiety. Because I'm afraid they're gonna blow up. Every time. Alright. You have a Samsung smart washer? It's steam cleans? What in the what? Like, what? I mean, you wear suits, so it makes sense, like, cost-wise, it would probably make it, like, a little bit cheaper. Like, you don't have to take everything to the dry cleaner, but, like, what in the sorcery? It's steam cleans? Like, when we moved into the place that I'm in, I spent, like, I didn't spend a crazy amount of money on my washer and dryer, but, like, I bought, you know, slightly above average washer and dryer, because, like, you do a little laundry, you want, like, you want a decent washer and dryer, you don't want to, like, have bottom barrel stuff, but yours steam cleans? I mean, I know you still take them to the cleaners, but, like, your washing machine has a steam clean function. That is bananas. Holy crap. I mean, he'll never financially recover from his kid showing up, you know, for a visit, let's be real. That's what he won't financially recover from. You don't know how to use it. You bought something and you don't know how to use it. You bought, like, the fanciest of fancy washing machines and you refuse to read an instruction booklet. Oh, man. I don't understand that. Like, I mean, for a long time, I didn't know how to use my crappy RCA microwave. Like, on the function of it, like, you press the start button and it gives you an auto 30 seconds. So I've just been using that for ages. And then I eventually had to learn how to make it go in proper intervals and not just 30-second, like, intervals, because I needed to cook something that wasn't, you know. But, like, to, like, own something that sounds amazing and then not use it because you're too lazy to read the instruction manual, like, that to me is wild. Absolutely wild. Has a crazy function, chooses not to learn how it works. Oh, okay, it requires a special splitter. That makes sense. You don't have the splitter because, like, you're renting. It's like buying a gas range and then not being able to hook it up because you're renting, and that requires, like, a special thing. We can pull more of this hull off. This is unfortunately not going as well as it normally does. Like, normally we talked about in these ships a lot better, but Tally has interrupted with his crazy home goods technology that is just blowing my ever-loving brain. We've accomplished nothing really in, like, the last little bit. Because my mind has been exploded. You know, it's really funny, right? Like, as a kid, you can't imagine ever getting excited over, like, a fancy toaster or, like, a fancy washer and dryer set. But as soon as you're an adult, you're like, oh my god, that thing is amazing! I want one of those. And, like, it makes you salivate. But, like, as a kid, you're like, who cares about the washing machine and what it does? It's a washing machine. It just washes my clothes. Mom puts it in and it magically comes out with clean clothes. That's the only thing that matters. Wild. Just freaking wild.
I'm संपर्क में रहेंगे।
Okay. This should have, Ivan should have cleaned up a bunch of this stuff so I can go back to destroying the floor. Get back to the actual job at hand, which is breaking a boat into pieces. I feel like you could just you could start an appliance review channel and like take a trip to Tally's house and do look, this is your above average appliance, these are your basic appliances. You know, do a show and tell of your home and then take a trip to Tally's house. This is what having money looks like. Oh man. Oh, I didn't expect that to separate like that, but okay. We can get rid of more of the hull. I'm okay with that.
कोई बात नहीं।
Can you
मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा।
take all of this stuff away, sir? Come on, Ivan. Thank you.
क्या
Let's go
आपके
pull
पास
that hull
कोई
down.
जहाज है?
Was not expecting the hull to just pop off like that, but you know, here we go. Oh, it's still like the first layer of hull. I thought this was like a magic second layer. It's just the first layer of hull. That shows how much I'm more interested in appliances at this point than, you know, breaking my ship apart.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
I'm very aware of your daughter and her shopping sprees, which is why I'm amazed that you have such a fancy toaster. You know, every time she comes to visit, you're like $1,000 poorer. $1,500 poorer plus, you know.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे। मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा।
I'm just gonna assume that this is gonna clean up
क्या आपके पास कोई
everything
जहाज है?
that needs to be cleaned up. Is it too late for Tally? Right? Like, is it too late for him to adopt me? I don't want to live in America, but like, you know, can he just bring all this nice stuff up here? I'm just gonna look at this. Look at this floating beam. It just floats there defying gravity. Like, look at this. Look at this thing. Okay, it's gonna go now. I mean, let's be real. Is it too late for all of us to get adopted by Tally? Because, like, I just want to live in a house with these fancy appliances. Like, let's be real. That's true. That's true. You were like, hey, back when you were in Arizona, but you were leaving Arizona, so that doesn't count. And also, at that point in time, I had other stuff going on. Now my life is in shambles once again, and I am free to, I don't know. I'm free to do nothing is the answer.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे। हेलो, क्या हाल है? मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा।
So like once upon a time, ages ago, I applied for a job there. I never heard anything back at Linus Tech Tips because they were hiring customer service for when they were doing one of their product launches. They were hiring again, and this time I didn't apply because, well, you know, of all the controversy around like stuff going on with the company. And after that resignation video of that other guy, I'm still on the idea that maybe not applying was probably a good idea. Like not to talk shade or anything, but like I feel like not applying at this point was probably a good call. It doesn't sound like it's a great place to work these days. It sounds like a lot of it is just kind of, you know, what you expect from most office workplaces where they work you too hard and don't give you enough credit. I mean, eventually that happens to like all small companies become bigger companies, but now's the time to get in, run into the burning building. They're not even hiring for the position anymore. Like they're, the position, either they hired it or they took it down. Like it could be either or, right? But it's also like they moved part of their offices closer to me, which is kind of cool. It would have been not a crazy drive to get there, but I didn't apply, and the job posting's gone. Maybe one day he'll hire more customer service reps and I'll apply. Oh, god damn it! I said no floating walls! Thought we got that memo. I feel like the boat has not read the memos about floating walls being unacceptable. To be fair, in reality, who actually reads any of the memos that get circulated? Somebody eventually just tells you what was in the memo, and you don't actually have to read it. Somebody's like, "Hey, did you get that memo? Did you read it?" And you're like, "Yeah, man, I read it. What's going on with that? Like, that's so wild." And then they tell you about it, and you're like, "Ah, that's good. Good to know. Didn't have to read this like ridiculously long memo." Secrets to success in corporate life. Never actually read the memo. Unless it concerns you personally. He needs to keep it small. Honestly, some of the people they hired were overqualified and just wanted to be on YouTube. I don't follow it enough to know. I just, you know, just 100% like what's been put out there. But like I agree, becoming a megacorp is probably not a great idea for content creators. It just seems like a way to alienate A, your viewership base, but also B, like the workforce that you've accumulated over time that, like, you know, does stuff. But eventually every company becomes at a point where like it's either expand or stagnate. You don't really have a choice. I've definitely been in I've been at companies where that's the case, right? Like you either expand and take the risk, or you stagnate and get left behind. But I feel like with him being a YouTuber, that's not necessarily the case. He could, you know, just keep being the tech channel that he's always been and maybe go back to like some more grassrootsy stuff that he used to do. But, you know, you do what you do. You find something that works and you go with it when it comes to YouTube and content creation. They're not hiring anymore, Breaker. I can't do it. Their job posting is gone. It's been gone for a while. It was like right after I got laid off that I saw the job posting for Linus. This is all just messy down here. I'm just gonna tell him to clean this up.
कोई बात नहीं।
Tell him to clean all of this stuff up. Just, Ivan, just clean up after me.
मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा।
I don't do a good job cleaning up after myself, so I just need Ivan to do it for me.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
I mean, right, and like I've seen other content creators do that where they take a step back and they just run it as like an actual company that's just churning out content. I mean, they tried that with Geek and Sundry, and Geek and Sundry died because of them doing that, and then you got Critical Role that came out of it, which is really successful. So just depends on what you want to do and how much you want to be, where you want to go with stuff. Okay. Ivan, I need you to pick all this stuff up, buddy. Like all of it. Like every last scrap over here, man.
कोई बात नहीं।
I feel like he cleaned up back here, didn't he? Didn't he? Didn't he? I can start from back here now? Yeah, back here's been cleaned up. We can do back here while he cleans up the front bit. I feel like this is a lot of back and forth and waiting for Ivan to clean up rather than me do it by hand. I don't know which is worse, me or him doing it. I think me doing it's probably worse. It takes forever. It's probably not the greatest thing to watch me picking up 52 objects in a day. You stopped watching me after Gamer Nexus called out Odyssey. He showed benchmarks and I mean, I don't watch a lot of those tech guys, honestly, unless like I'm building a PC and I'm looking for like part reviews. I don't really care all that much. And like sponsorship deals and like then you end up with biases and stuff like that. I mean, it's the way that the world works when corporate money is involved in a when you get like proprietary knowledge of like things ahead of time because, you know, Nvidia likes you and they wanna showcase their new stuff on your channel, but they expect you to say specific things about it because, you know, they wanna hype up a product. It's just kind of how it works. It's like I mean, if you think about it, it's like all of the people who are and have continually been stuck promoting like Raid Shadow Legends for instance, or you know, people who promote Ridge Wallet at exorbitant amounts of money. The real question about has Breaker upgraded his handheld device? I'm pretty sure Breaker's just living his best life with his Switch 2. Alright, this is all done, that's all done, that's all done. I guess we say screw it, we break it all, and we tell Ivan to come pick it up.
हेलो, क्या हाल है? क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
There is somebody near me that is like 3D printing like tiny form factor cases, and they actually look really good. Like they look like solid cases. I don't like IXTs, so like I have no reason to even like look at getting one. But like the case is so freaking clean. Switch 2 took over when the Pokemons came out. Yeah. I mean, you know, gotta have priorities, and Pokemon be it. Really need to get back to pulling the ship apart. Less chat, more ship breaking. Feel like I haven't really done anything in the last like 40 minutes. I mean, I've chipped away at pieces, but we haven't made like any big amount of progress, you know? All you walls can come down. Very good. Okay. Well, you didn't pick all this up, Ivan. You failed at your job, man. That's okay. Mostly okay. The hell? Why is this one stuck here? Was it because of this beam? This beam was on one single rivet. Okay. I see how it is. Netra's just over there with the band hammer to the bots. No bots allowed! You were quick on that one, too. I don't know why I'm picking this up. This is what Ivan's for. Okay. Ultimate power. Is this where we go into a monologue of this is why we can't have nice things? Abuse of powers? Not actually abusing powers, but you know. You know, Twitch really bullied Tally on the Prime notification. It still hasn't sent me a notification that he used his Prime. And like he clearly used his Prime. He has the sub badge. Wild. Twitch is broken once again. Because it's not even just like my notifications, like the notification like thing. It's literally Twitch hasn't told me that like it's not there. Just asked for mod power because it didn't want to get left out. It's fine. I have enough mod spots. You can just have, you can have a sword, you know? Some people just like having swords. It makes them feel important and special, you know? It's not like anything exciting goes on in my chat really anyways. It's nothing really typically in a mod. Oh, that was a mistake. That's okay though. We can fix that. We can go up here. And then we can tell Ivan to collect all this crap. Ivan, my dude, pick it all up. Oh, I need to take this down. We don't need to use TNT on that. I avoided this because it had the pipe, but the pipe means nothing, so it's fine. I mean, we probably blew up our collectible, but whatever. Who needs the collectibles anyways? Over here is the thing I need him to crane away. Yes? No? Where is it? Am I blind? I know I saw it. Oh, here it is. It's right here.
Hello, क्या हाल है? मैं जल्द ही वहाँ आऊँगा। कोई बात नहीं।
Alright. Well, that magnet placement is terrible. It's pretty awful, not gonna lie. Apparently I've missed like entire rooms on the side. Go figure. Not surprised that I've missed entire rooms. Might as well take the outer wall down, save myself some headache and grief of potential floating walls. Because nobody wants floating walls. Okay, Ivan, can you please make the circle do what I want the circle to do? The answer is it needs to go inside more. No? No? Okay, we'll set it there. I'm gonna clear the back of this deck now. Just let him do what he's doing over there. I broke it in that those two like ghost magnets are just like there forever. Oh, maybe not. Well, we just have multiple cranes working. Oh, that makes so much sense why this is so much faster. There's just multiple cranes doing stuff. Okay. Makes so much more sense now. You're right, I should hydrate, Tally. You are not wrong, sir. Although I literally am on my last like gulp of iced tea left in this cup that I should have finished a while ago and have not. What? When you clearly... Oh, I was afraid that the game just like broke there for a second. It like lagged real hard. I thought we were gonna die. And I was gonna cry because I don't know when the last time it saved because we've been using the crane. I was literally about to cry. You're here for Breaker, but for real there's no button redemption, so I figured you should hydrate. I mean, if you have a suggestion of a specific Breaker related redemption, I will put one down. You know, I will create one. Why won't this come out? Is it... It's gotta be this here. You pick it up now? What's your problem? You don't know what your problem is. You don't have a problem. Okay. Dance monkey dance? What? That's at Breaker. Okay. So confused for a second. I was like, what? But if you have a specific Breaker redemption that you would like me to add, I'm all for it. You know, more point redemptions the better. You know, everybody could use more point redemptions in their life. Oh, there's even more pallets here. Okay. Where is my truck? I have no idea where the truck is. I'm just gonna lob it nowhere. Lob it nowhere. That's the answer. Lob it nowhere. It's interesting that it showed me like the point redemption that you made, but not showing me your prime stuff. It's almost like it just thinks that you don't deserve the recognition. Twitch is 100% bullying you, sir. Ghost Pride? Yeah. Okay, now we pick that up? Yeah, okay. Cool. Oh, that's why I can't throw it at the truck, because the truck is way the hell over there. You had you had to do 3-factor authentication to get it work. That's just, which is funny because you were literally just using your Twitch account the other day to get your Rust drop. So you think it would be like accepted that you are you? Wild. Twitch is wild sometimes. We're just gonna do some hand pickup for a minute. Mainly because I don't know how to make Ivan just do the sides of the boat. Okay. See, this time 100% it's Twitch bullying you. It is not me bullying you, okay? It really hates you. Email code, password, and then email code again. Wow. Twitch is mad at you, man. Like that's clearly what happened. You did something. You like peed in Twitch's cornflakes, and it's told you that it doesn't think you're you. Okay. Well, tell Ivan to get back to work.
कोई बात नहीं।
The hell is this stuff? I don't even know. It doesn't even matter. It just told me to press E to pick it up, so it doesn't even matter.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Mike, can you just do your job, Ivan? Like, can you pick all this stuff up?
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
I mean, I think I yell at Ivan more than I yell at you. Let's be real right now.
कोई बात नहीं। क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Look at all the mess that he left. Like he obviously doesn't want his job as a crane operator.
हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Okay. I want you to pick all this crap up, Ivan. Thank you. No? Okay. He just told me to go screw myself. That's fine. Can you pick up this crap then?
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे।
And this crap? Okay. Need to recruit Ivan the shaders. I feel like he probably would happily join. I've been slave driving him pretty hard today. He also has a friend. Like there's two crane operators working. It's Ivan and his buddy, you know? Can't see anything.
कोई बात
I'd be
नहीं।
on Rush Farming Nose. This is true. This is true. For a bit there, I 100% was bullying you about it. Mainly because you were like, "It doesn't work. I gave it to you." Here we are. Now you figured out how to give it to me, and it does work. Kidding. I'm kidding, of course. Kind of, sort of, just a little bit. Maybe not really. I gotta make those Bezos pennies, you know? Those Bezos pennies are one day gonna help not pay my bills. Cause I'm nowhere near the payout threshold to the payout threshold right now. Which is fine, you know. One day the pennies will come. one day I might also get pennies from YouTube, you know? Luckily, she doesn't go into DC or DT right now. I am not hassling Bob. Bob has a lot on poor Bob's plate. Bob is in the same situation that I am of trying to find a goddamn job. It's stressful. Just gonna leave Bob be. Alright. I'm gonna get out of this mess and let Ivan clean it up. Or Ivan's homie clean it up, one or the other. There's two of them going at it, you know? It takes a crew of two to clean up after me. That's what it is. I haven't talked to Z in ages, honestly. I should poke him more often, but I figure he's just busy living life, you know? We were all gonna play Borderlands 4, and then, you know, Borderlands 4 did what Borderlands 4 did, and, you know, shrug. Do I still use Plex? Yeah, I still use his Plex. I still have access to his Plex. He has never removed me from his Plex. We're still friendly enough for Plex usage. I don't think I can live without his Plex, honestly. Like, most of the shows I watch or watch these days are actually on Zeus's Plex. I'd probably cry pretty hard if I no longer had access to his Plex server. Yeah, I know. That's how it goes though. I mean, when you're friends for long enough, like, let's be real, okay? So, like, I have one friend left from, like, back in the day, okay? And, like, we won't talk for, like 2 years. We won't have said anything, right? But, like, randomly he will poke me and say, hey, what's up? Like, it's been 5 minutes since we had our last conversation, and that's totally fine. We've been friends for, like, nearly 20 years at this point. Actually, it's, like, been 20 years that I've been friends with him. And that's just how it goes. You know? Sometimes you have friendships that are like that, where you don't talk to somebody for ages, and then, like, you know, randomly out of the blue, they just say, hey, what's up? And it's, like, you know, normal. That's how it goes. It's our Plex. I mean, to be fair, I have access to, well, he told me how to add stuff to his Plex queue, like, ages ago, and every once in a while I'll do it. So I guess technically it is our Plex. It's the group Plex, you know? It's the whole damn room again. Look at that. I feel like I've been beating apart this one deck for 800 years now. And made so little progress. I'm pretty sure that's probably also what it looks like. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, we've been friends for so long at this point that it's just like, you don't talk to somebody for like 2 years and then they hop on and say hello and it's, it's just, what's up, friend?
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे कोई बात नहीं
Oh, I have to break you. I was like, why has it, like, the magnet's been over this, like, probably, like, 3 or 4 times, has not picked anything up. That makes sense. You have to break the shelf to make the shelf pick up a little.
हेलो क्या हाल है
Makes no sense, but that's how it works. I think I need to call in another magnet over here.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
Not gonna lie, you haven't paid attention to the boat break. It feels like I'm watching Shady work a side gig while we hang out. I mean, that is kind of like the idea of playing this game. Is it feels like a side gig while you hang out, you know? At least that was my idea when I was like, I'm gonna stream this game. Mainly because like this game kind of gives me like happy feelings. I broke things. But also because like it's kind of mindless background stuff, you know?
जल्दी वहां आऊंगा
Nothing wrong with it. It's good. It achieves said purposes, you know? It has a purpose, it achieves said purpose. No brainer gain, fun in between. Exactly. Bring back the playground cleanup. So the plan is for that to be on Friday. And hello, nice to see you again. Hope your work day is going all right this morning. Getting your coffee in you. Of course I remembered about your coffee addiction. Not a monster. My memory isn't that far gone. I remember things.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है
I did not forget that I told you my memory is fucked. It's my word producing that's messed up because of COVID, not my memory. I have problems finding words, not you know, random facts. I'm still good at that. I can't find the word to describe the random fact anymore. COVID has taken that away from me. But also, yeah, it's 10:23 and you have a meeting at 5. I know I'm a horrible influence. I mean, it could be worse. We could still be on Rust doing Rust things. At least this way you can just say goodbye. I'm tired of watching you break a boat and go to bed. You should go to bed. You have a meeting at 5 in the morning. To be fair, it's your fault. You showed us, like, your fancy luxury toaster and had to tell us all about your luxury everything.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे। हेलो, क्या हाल है?
Learn something new every day. Luxury toaster. I didn't even honestly know that they made toasters as fancy as that. It's like the most fanciest toaster I've ever seen in my entire life. The meeting is with the appliances? Exactly. It's a general meeting with the appliances. I didn't read your manual. Please teach me how to do the things that you do. Oh, man. Okay. I think we're gonna go back this way and clean up this stuff that I clearly missed another room of. I feel like the meeting is most likely with his washing machine, so his washing machine can teach him how to use the steam setting. Wild that he has a washing machine that has a steam setting. Like, what? What in the... Oh, man.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
No meetings required. Alright, well that, I don't need to touch that, because that's all that deck already. So it's just this back half that needs to be crushed into oblivion. One day we will finally finish this entire deck that we've been working on for like literally an hour. Feels like I've literally got nothing done. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's just like an hour later I might finish this one deck. It's not even like this boat is like the biggest boat going either. I mean, so like Tally is now a manager of managers. That's why he has 16 meetings in a week. His life is now just managing. But also, that's like 16 is an insane amount of meetings to have in a week. Like that's brutal. Even if a lot of them are just like, you know, information like here's the week plan meeting. Or a check-in. to see for an update on the project or whatever. Oh, some of them 100% have to be. Some of them 100% have to be redundant because there's like no way that 16 meetings. Like it's gonna be 60 meetings and 2 of them are the same meeting with like different people. There's no way it's not. Different time zones, same meeting. We had a couple like that where I used to have to run the same meeting twice at my job for a bit because we had 2 different time zones and like it was exactly the same meeting. Just with different people. Oh, 4 a.m. call from England. Ah, that's brutal. It's when you get woken up by a phone call and you're like, hello? My brain isn't functional yet. I'm still asleep. I don't know what you want from me. Please call back in 2 hours when I'm actually somewhat alive. Actually, that's still too early for me. I mean, 7 p.m. is at least a more reasonable hour to get a call at, you know? I mean, it's not great when your job has ended already like 2 hours ago, but you know, at least 7 p.m. is a little more reasonable. Okay. I don't want to pick you up. I just want to break all of that. I didn't want to come down here to make you pick all that up, but I guess that's what we do. Nope. Okay, can we go up this way then? Yeah, okay. There we go.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
We're going to Alaska in April? That's actually kind of honestly not a terrible time to go to Alaska. Like the spring melt is happening, you know? How do I know this? Because I 100% made the mistake of falling into the trap of looking at Alaskan cruises, but you know.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है? Hello, क्या हाल है?
Okay, that looks good, and then we put that one over there.
हम संपर्क में रहेंगे.
That looks good, and then one more there.
कोई बात नहीं.
And then there.
मैं जल्दी बाहर आऊंगा.
Just gonna be here for 20 years telling Ivan to pick all this stuff up, but that's okay. And then we'll tell him to pick all this stuff up right here.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
No, I mean, that wasn't where I said, but close enough. Alright. Now we just gotta wait for Ivan to pick all this stuff up. Calling in 8,000 magnets. No, I wanted to stand up there. Let me back up. Alright, and now I should be able to tell him to pick that up, and that one up. And then there was another one somewhere else. There's that one there. And then that one there. Oh. Picking that one up now? You are picking that one up now. I think there was one more somewhere, but I don't know where it is. It'll eventually show its face. But look, it only took like an hour plus a little bit and we finally finished this one level of deck. We did it. Alright. He is picking this up, right? No, he's not. One level deck. I mean, to be fair, like, we're at the hull level now. We started above, you know, where the bridge and stuff is. We're now at, you know, we've shaved one level off the hull, and then we're now, like, you know, another deck below that, you know? It's a process. Shipbreaking is time consuming. It's not a job for the weak-willed. I tell you. Only insane people can top to bottom a ship as a shipbreaker. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. I'll catch you later, Tally. Hopefully your morning isn't too rough when you have to get up at 5 a.m. Good luck. Don't die. Charging you hours for this? Okay. Now we can tell Ivan to come get this stuff. Yeah, buddy. Come pick all this up.
हेलो,
Yes,
जहाज
thank
है?
you.
क्या आपके पास कोई जहाज है?
Oh, well, okay. Don't pick up the side stuff then, Ivan. Can you? Thank you? Did we not tell you to pick this stuff up? Why didn't we pick this up? Items already key position 6. Okay. Actually, oh, it's the last in the queue. No, it's gonna be a while before that gets taken then. I queued that so long ago, though. Whatever. Just go over here and pick all this up because he's 100% not gonna pick it up. Truck. Truck is right there. Truck, go! Damn steel beams. He's not gonna take that. Or these random pipes? Why are we just have a bunch of cage pipes? I don't understand sometimes. I'm carrying too much. Okay, truck, you're here somewhere. There you are. Can you take the pallet away, sir? Oh, you didn't do a good job cleaning up here. I don't understand. Now what position is 2. Okay, it's fine. Alright. And then get this section destroyed-ish. Alright. Ivan, I got more stuff for you to pick up. Oh, that's gonna be okay. I was like, can we just take that straight out? No, there's a bunch of stuff that has come out before that'll come out. Okay. Need you to come clean up all this stuff. And all this stuff.
Hello. क्या हाल है?
And I missed a rivet there. No, you need to come clean up this stuff too. Sir, I don't pick stuff up by hand anymore. Like this is your job. Oh, you're craneable. Okay. No idea what that is, but it's craneable. Which means... now it's gone. I say that we don't pick up things by hand as I pick up more stuff by hand. That's okay. Nope. Let me up. Oh, there's the valve we were looking for. Well, hidden by a place that I didn't know existed. Man, the dog is trying to kill me today. It's like his 3rd death fart he's put out tonight while he's been sleeping beside me. 100% trying to murder me with his stink. It's like his insides are like dying or something, I swear. They're not actually. He's fine. He just... God. Horrendous. I wish... Sometimes I wish Twitch had like smell-o-vision so that you could also be tortured by dog farts. They're horrid. Just like here, enjoy Sebastian farts. Like I don't understand how such a small dog can like produce so much stink. One day it'll have smell-o-vision, but that just doesn't want to participate. I mean, I understand not wanting to participate. Like, I get it. I get it. If I could also not participate in this dog farting death farts at me, I also personally would do that, but I unfortunately live with him. Oh, look at that. There's actually, oh, thank God we were looking. Oh my God, if that would have blown up most of the freaking ship if I'd not seen that. When you know how humans can smell, there's no difference from dogs. Sure, but like, I feel like with the amount of stink coming out of him that he should have woken himself up. But he's like happily slumbering, curled up in his ball in his big bed beside me. It's like it's literally like chemical warfare going on over here.
कोई बात नहीं।
It just, okay, well, the answer is that's not going anywhere. Okay, well, I think on the note of Sebastian trying to gas me out of my own office, and the fact that it's 10:45 and I'm trying to be better about my sleep, I think we're gonna call her there. We'll pick up the last half of the Solace on Wednesday, because I have stuff and things to do Tuesday, and also like streaming schedule because of school. While Ivan picks up the rest of this stuff, I hope you have I know you just got here, but like your day is like starting as mine finishes. I know it's such a bad time, but I need to take off. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I hope your day at work isn't horrible. It's, you know, it's a Monday, or I guess technically for you it's Tuesday, but you know, it's a day. So take it easy, and I'll see you Wednesday.